Hello people and welcome back. Today we will try and upgrade our armor. We've been using this iron armor for quite some time now. Also, we now finally have our first cape. Minecraft offered for their 15 years anniversary this really nice cape. If you have not claimed yours yet, I've left a link in the description. Also, if you have missed the last video, we now have Tom the cat and a decent source of emeralds by trading with my Fletchers. Just like that, emeralds by default don't have much of a use in this game, but they are very useful when it comes to trading. As I mentioned before, it is the main currency in trading with villagers, and the logic behind it is to use them in trades for items that are actually useful. In our case today will be armor. We still have an issue as we don't actually have an armorer yet, which brings us to today's video. I want to make sure I don't interrupt the video too much, and I have majority of the things that I may need close by. This is my soon-to-be house. I've laid a couple of blocks down just to give myself a small reference on what space I may need. The only idea that I have so far would be that I will use this bigger space here for something that may resemble a house, and the small space here for my furnace, where my armorer will actually carry on his work. This means I will want this front space here to be opened, and this will be the front of my house. So as before, let's start drafting something and see what we can come up with. Similar with the rest of my builds, I'm always going 4 blocks up in height. We now have some pillars up in place, and I'm thinking for today's build to combine stone bricks with deep slate bricks. My other issue here is that I'm planning to use lava around this area, which may actually trigger a fire. And yes, that's actually a thing. Lava can trigger fires if there is any wood placed too close of it. I am alternating in between this type of bricks and see what we can come up with. I want in this build for the furnace to be the main point of attention. I will also want a huge chimney going out above the height of the house. A few stairs later, this is what I came up with. I have encased the lava in between a couple of stairs. I have also duplicated this idea above to give a start to my chimney. I've added a couple of walls just for extra design and more detail. I am also thinking to add 2 torches here. Not sure if I am happy with it, but we'll keep it as it is. For now, I want to extend my chimney. It looks alright. I will probably need to go a bit higher or do some adjustments, but it all depends on how or what sort of roof we will have on the building. Let's now think about the rest of the house. All the buildings that I have so far will have some sort of wood integrated in them, and I want my building to be part of the village I am working on. Let's see where we could add some wood. Another cat on site, and I don't have any fish to tame it. Not yet at least. Now let the chase begin. Don't be shy. Don't be shy.
Ah, come on.
Eat you, motherfucker. Hey you. Was that enough? No. No! He didn't like my fish. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. More fish? More fish. More fish. Okay, let's try again. Enemy on sight. Yes! A black and white cat. This will go perfect with today's build. I will keep him further away for now because they keep making sounds and it's quite annoying. But yeah, you will go well with today's house. Welcome into the team, Blackie. Back to business. We were adding wood to our build here, and I was trying to see if some wooden pillars would work, as I will still want for the main structure to be made out of stone. One thing that I completely forgot to mention is that now we have dark oak. I have managed to buy myself a sapling from one of the traders that visited me not long ago. Of course, before something very weird happened with him and he was never to be seen again. Hopefully I'll get another 4 saplings so I can replant this. That's 2. That's 3. 4. Yes. So we can carry on growing some more dark oak. Anyway, back to business. We got a bit distracted here, but we are now ready to carry on. I will definitely need more progress on the front of the house. Let's try and fill in this front missing wall before anything else. Looks decent, but it definitely needs more work done. Let's carry on with some trapdoors. And now some stairs. These pillars are not really convincing me, as they look quite plain. I've tried stripping them off. What about some spruce trapdoors? Maybe this will do the trick. I also want to move the doors inside, see if that helps my design here. That's definitely better. I've also added 2 logs above the door, with some lanterns on them. My other option here would be to add some leaves, so I want to give that a try as well, just to see how it looks. Not sure which one I actually prefer. Let me know in the comments which one do you think is better. What about... I have now turned them around and I will probably leave them as they are, at least for now, and we will see if they work well with the rest of the design later on. This is definitely coming up together pretty well. I have now filled in this window as well, with iron bars and 4 stairs forming this square in the middle. I think it's quite unique. I have also added iron bars here at the entrance, and now it's time to fix this floor as well. I think this will do. I have filled in the floor with normal stone bricks, which is sort of disappearing as you come out from the building. The rest of it will just be a path towards the main door. We will also have a door here. I don't really like this edge here, but I will also want to add some armor stands as well around the building. Maybe this will fix both of my problems. I don't usually bring in decoration at this stage of the build, but we'll make a small exception here, as I am really curious how this will look like. And this guy is not helping. Go away peacefully. You're messing up with my video. I'm not sure exactly what happened with that trader, but I found 2 bleeds on the floor. Anyway, I think it's time to look a bit at the roof. I am thinking to use for the roof cobbled deep slate. Let's see how it looks like. Not bad, but it can be better. Let me show you. I broke it a bit with stone bricks. Let's carry on. I've also made a small square from logs where I am planning to make some bedrooms for my residents. What do you guys think? We now have our structure in place, and I know exactly what I am working with. As mentioned before in the rest of my videos, working with a segment of the house, it's always better and easier. Before I go ahead and work on the rest of this house, let's focus a bit more on this section here. Somehow I think it was a good idea to work myself another balcony there, and by coincidence it's facing my previous balcony, which I made for my Fletchers. Now, these 2 neighbors can say hello from the comfort of their own homes whenever they feel like. Nice. I now have the face of my house almost done, and it's time to fill in the rest of it. But now it is easy to fill in the rest of it because I know exactly how it should look like. I will start with these 2 walls first. Nothing special, just a random pattern in between the same bricks I've been using so far. Let's now remove this grass and replace it with bricks. The only thing that I may add later on here would be some carpet. I think the floor looks just fine. This being done, I want to work out an access way towards my second floor here, which will be made out of normal stone. Now I have an access way towards my second floor. Very important, whenever you're gonna have a dead space inside the building, just like mine, make sure you leave a torch or some sort of light inside, as otherwise there is a chance for mobs to spawn in, and you'll never know where exactly they are, as you won't be able to see them. Things started to catch shape. We can see now where the ceiling should be, how the roof is going, and what is left to be done. Going forward is just more like a patience game of laying block near block. Just like that. Hello neighbor! Not bad at all if you ask me. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Now it's finally time to work in a bit more detail. Let's start with the lights. I already have one here and I'll probably leave it as it is. Remember at the start I was not sure about this section, but I'm quite happy to keep it as it is. On this side here, I am thinking to remove this trapdoor and add a lantern. And I'll probably do the same for all the corners. That will definitely do. 2 more in here, plus the 2 torches that we already have. I will probably go ahead and add 1 more there. Just like that. And while I'm up here, I've added some trapdoors and 2 fences, just for a bit more detail. I've also made a couple of buttons. I'll probably have to go up there again. 1 there. And another one there. It's time now to bring in some residents. I've already placed their beds here. For a villager to become an armorer, he needs to claim a blast furnace. One of those. But first... till we wait for the nighttime, let's add few more decorations, like chains, maybe some vines, and maybe some iron trapdoors. It is now nighttime, so I can safely bring my villagers in. Let me grab my second bed, and we will use the same technique that we used with the Fletchers. I am placing the spare bed here, and I'm removing the bed that my villager had claimed. He will naturally move towards the next one available. And now the last one will be in the final position. And he is now in the bed I wanted him to be. While I'm waiting for my villagers to forget their jobs, I want to add a few more decorations. Just like that. A crafting table, 2 slabs, and 2 grindstones. Not bad. After a bit of playing around, I managed to bring my 2 residents in and set them up as armorers. One of them is offering iron helmets or emeralds, and the second one is offering emeralds and iron chest plates. These are not the trades I was working for, and for me to be able to trade the good things with them, I will need to level them up. These are all the emeralds I have so far, but don't worry, there are plenty of sticks around. Luckily, we can trade with our villagers even if it's nighttime. Want to grab Blackie as well on my way back. We agreed that he's gonna be part of this house going forward. Perfect. Let's have a quick run around before I actually do some more training. Here we have our armor stands, where we will display the best trades we will get from these 2 villagers. We had more decorations here, such as a flower pot, an anvil, a smoker, just things that you would probably find in a place like this. Here we have Blackie, the cat from earlier. We worked a bit on the interior as well. Some grindstones, a small desk. I will also want a carpet here in the middle. Upstairs we have just our 2 villagers for now, and there is still work to be done. But first I will carry on trading with my villagers, and I'll see you shortly when I will have both of them mastered up.
2,000 years later.
Finally mastered these 2 villagers, and now I'm getting the best trades I could get. Diamond chestplate, diamond helmet, diamond boots and diamond leggings. All enchanted. It is true that these are not the best enchantments, but it's still a good thing to have. The last thing for this episode would be this floor here, so let's get to it. Brought with me some bookshelves, some oak traps, 2 cauldrons and some barrels. Let's see what we can make out of these things. It's not much, but it's definitely good enough for the materials that I had left. Now with the house ready, it's time to check our armor. We are now ready for some challenges. Look at this sparkling armor that goes well with the brand new cape. This will conclude today's video guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.